Okay. We can do this. We can do this. Oh.
Hello motivators, welcome back to the channel. My name is Ariel if you're new, and welcome to the familia if you're returning. Thank you for returning to this crazy hot mess of your girl. Today we're going to dive into my project plan for 2023. It might be late to someone, but it ain't late for me. It's never too late to start a project plan. Let's get into it. Okay, I feel like I have simple rules here for myself. I know there's a lot of project plans out there. I was inspired to start a project plan by Alejandra here on YouTube. We appreciate you. I see all your panning videos, and this just kind of made me want to do my own and just start getting some use out of this makeup. For me personally, I want to use what I got. I want to get my money's worth out of my makeup. Project pan made easy. 5 little rules I have for myself for my panning journey. Number 1 rule, and I'm preaching this to myself: don't give up and set your goals. That's the first thing you need to tell yourself, Ariel, is don't give up and set your goals. And if you want to copy that, this project pan, if you want to copy mine, that's fine. We can do this together. Let's get it done. Number 2, the goal is to hit pan on items, which means use it all up. But let's be realistic here, because I personally don't wear makeup all the time, which I'm trying to get the use, but I really don't, because just of how busy my life is. I just don't have time to sit here like I like to be. It's soothing to me to put on makeup, and to me it takes a little bit of time. If I'm in a rush, I'm not gonna put the most extensive makeup on myself. Let's be realistic. Our main goal, yes, is to pan, but our little side note here is use the products at least 15 times. That is what we're going for. It'll be like a monthly rollout or continue with the items. So after a month, if you would like to roll in new items, you can. If you want to continue to try to pan the ones you currently have, if you haven't reached the 15 mark of usage, then roll it on in, or roll it out on the month if you did do that. So that's up to me or you if you're following this. And that's the second one. Third has to do with, I personally don't have a large makeup collection. It can fit in a desk. Like, I don't know if my arms can show it, like about this size. I don't know if it shows it, but a small desk, and I don't have drawers on the side. It literally just has a drawer right under the little platform, and it has like a little drawers right there. My makeup can fit on that and inside that. It's not that big. I got into makeup after high school and started becoming more in love with it, but using it all up. I share with my sisters as well, so it's not like anything's going to waste. So my makeup is pretty small. But my goal here on the third rule here for myself, and if you're using it, the third rule is, if I buy new makeup or a new collection, because of course I want content for here and Instagram, but if I'm gonna buy new makeup and a new collection, I want to use it pretty quickly, at least 5 times. That means using the collection, any items in that collection, at least 5 times before trying to get new makeup or moving on to older makeup to try to rotate that into your usage. Okay, so when I get a new makeup, like say for instance ColourPop always has new collections coming out. Sometimes I get it, like my eye catches, I'm like, oh, I want that so bad. But it's like they drop something every week, I feel like, and it makes me feel, this is me personally, it makes me feel like, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's already old. The makeup I just got, it's already old. It's time to, I have to get this going. No. So my rule for myself is, if I get it new makeup or a new collection, I must use it pretty quickly, at least 5 times on one item or several of the items, at least 5 times. Get that usage out of it before moving on. Number 4 is what amount of items basically that I want to start off with. So I wrote here, number 4, start off with 5 to 7 items, because that's typically how much items I use to do a complete look. So, and then I want to tell you my high priorities under that, like a little subcategory. My high priorities of trying to use up and pan makeup is eyeshadow palettes, lipsticks or lippies, whatever gloss, that can include gloss, liquid lips, bullet lipsticks, anything that goes on your lips. And then blush. The rest of the like primer, stuff like that, I really don't have a lot of that. So my main 3 priorities, highest to lowest, is eyeshadow palettes, eyeshadow palettes, lipsticks, and blush. Last rule is take pictures. Be proud of using that makeup. And this is a reminder, like if I'm using all this makeup, take pictures. This is content. You'll enjoy the work you put in. And that will be like a weekly update. Like here's pictures of what I'm using. Like that's a goal. Because sometimes I get discouraged or I'm in my own head and I'm probably like my worst enemy is like, oh my god, I don't think anything looks nice. So then I don't end up taking pictures of these looks I probably created that are amazing. And my sister has to tell me when she sees me like, oh my gosh, you need to take pictures. And then I'll do it. End up posting it. And people are like, yeah, your sister was right. Yeah, so that's the last thing. The last little rule is take pictures. Everything is content. Be proud of the work that you put in. And that's it. I feel like that's simple. And now I'm going to go grab some items that I feel, 5 to 7 items that I feel like I want to pan and make sure I get my use out of them. Or use them all up if I can, hopefully. And that will be, like the finale will be a monthly update so I can roll in or roll out things. But I will bring in like almost weekly updates or every 2-week updates, stuff like that. Maybe 2 to 3 updates in between, like saying how it's going, if I'm getting bored or how I'm using things up creatively, stuff like that. So let me go ahead and show you the items that I plan on hitting pan, using up, stuff like that, okay? All right, so I'm gonna share with you the items I want to get some use out of. So I have the Odin's Eye and Judy collaboration called Red Dragon. This is no longer available, but this is so beautiful, the art, but not only that, the shades in here. The shades are gorgeous. The shimmers and everything is beautiful and blends beautifully. And I do tend to use this palette more because I think it has more earthy tones and almost like for me, if I have to look professional, like everyday look and go to work and they get all crazy, they get all surprised like when you wear like stuff that's out of the norm. I try not to, but like I love color. So I go to work and if I get stares, oh well, I don't even care anymore. But this is more like, I'm like, this is like my work palette. So these tones in here, I feel like if I set my goal, which is to use it 15 more or just keep on using it every day, I feel like I will hit pan probably in this and this eyeshadow. There's a little bit of a dip in there, but that is the palette I'm going to be working on. So excited. I'm obsessed with blush, so I had to throw in a blush in there. This is the second item, Cheek Freak Blush Balm, and it's made in Italy, but this is my favorite one from About Face. It's very beautiful. It's like more of a toned down salmon color, and it's a balm. So I feel like I use blush so much, I think I might, depending on how deep this goes, I might hit pan on this because, as you can see, I will put on a bunch of makeup all the way up into my eyes, all the way up. So this is gonna be part of that. This is actually the next item. The third item is a recent purchase from Mented Cosmetics, and this is a bronzer in Vacay. I had to get this. I love the packaging. It's like soft touch, and Mented has been like a brand I've been wanting to try. I have already tried this and I love the formula. It's powder, but it's so soft, and that color is a color like I love for bronzers, and a color that almost matches my favorite one that I got from actually Divina Cosmetics, and I had finished that out. But this is a beautiful color. I don't know what it is, but it looks very beautiful in my skin tone, and I'm more like light to medium with a little bit of neutral pinkish undertones. Like sometimes it changes, this weather, the sun, I don't know, sometimes it gets darker, sometimes I'm like super fair, but this is a bronzer I love. Now I'm definitely gonna get some use out of this. I'm picking things that I know I like. Most of my collection is stuff I like, and then I'm gonna get use out of, but sometimes I get bored, sorry. But this bronzer, ooh, I don't know. Summer's coming, I wanna be bronzed up, and a bunch of crazy looks I wanna do. The next thing is not, it's a goal, but it's an item I'm gonna use for my eyebrows daily now because I'm kind of liking these fluffy brows now. It grew on me, but I use so much. Like this e.l.f. Brow lift is almost used up already, and I feel like it's very soon. And I also got the Anastasia item that's just like this, so I'm going to use this all up and move on to that and compare them, because I feel like actually the e.l.f. holds a little bit better. So I want to see if I can see the difference once I finish this up and then go to the other one. Like, am I going to be like, oh my gosh, you know what, I'm going to go back to the e.l.f. So I want to see that. Definitely feel like I'll get used out of this, especially because when I don't wear makeup, I put this in my eyebrows just to at least have some cute brows, right? Okay, my lips are just dry, and I drink a lot of water, but it's becoming a little bit hot here in Texas, and I definitely always use glosses too, and I feel like a little bit of hydration is needed. And then the days where I don't wear makeup, I use gloss. So I want to start using all my gloss up. So this is the Burt's Bees lip gloss in Flush Blush. It's a very beautiful shade. Like, it's very beautiful. I don't have this on my lips right now, but it will be on there soon. This is actually a lippie from my deck of panning. So this, I feel like I'm definitely gonna probably use this whole up. I feel like there's only a little bit, maybe 75% left. So I want to see how well I do on the gloss. What's a gloss without a lip liner? So the next item is going to be this ColourPop lip liner. I like ColourPop. I just don't like these lip liners that are like the Kylie ones, because look, that the pigment, which is like, you know, like a tube in there, it recedes down. I hate this. It's not like a real like wooden pencil lip liner. So every time I sharpen it, like the pigment goes down. I don't like that. Some people put it in the freezer, but I'm like, why am I gonna put all that work for a lip liner? So like I have to literally go like this so that it drops down. You see, like it finally dropped down. I don't like that. So I want to get rid of the lip liners I have to get new ones that I'm gonna actually like love and not have to get annoyed by how it like recedes down. And this one is so old, but this one is Bichette, I don't know, but this is a color I like. It's a deep maroon, maybe mahogany color, and I'm definitely gonna get some use out of this. It's just gonna annoy the crap out of me. I actually have 8 items, so this is the 7th. This is gonna be a concealer, the Essence Keep Me Covered concealer, because I'm gonna pair it with the Keep Me Covered foundation. I liked it, but I feel like some people, if they have super dry skin, it's not gonna work for you. If you have super dry skin, I think it will cling on to patches and stuff like that. Especially, I've been seeing and looking at reviews, a lot of people have said this is drying for them. But my face is kind of normal to oily, so I've been oily recently, like a lot around here. This goes on pretty nicely, and the concealer as well. So I want to make sure I use a lot of this. That way I can continue to move on to my other foundations that I have. I like to switch them out sometimes, because sometimes I'm feeling one, sometimes I'm feeling another. You get in those moods, right? So those are actually 8 items I have in my project pan. And let me know if you have started Project Pan or you want to start one. Like, comment down below, let me know. And if you like these kind of videos, like, subscribe to this channel, and wait for these updates that are coming out and all the videos that we're gonna drop every day here on Motivate the Earth. And I'm so happy that you joined me. You have a great rest of your day, week, weekend, night. I don't know where you're at, but it's amazing that you're here. And I will see you in the next videos. Adios.